Halloween may be in our rearview mirror, but that's not going to stop fans from heading to the movie theaters to see the final chapter in the Halloween movie series, a film called Halloween Ends. The movie hit theaters last month, featuring Jamie Lee Curtis and James Courtney in their original roles, and a name you're probably not familiar with, Michael Arsenault. As Samantha shows us, he's the latest kid from Maine to make it to the big screen, and he says it was pure luck that got him there.
Halloween, the night he came home.
It's been 44 years since the first Halloween movie thrilled audiences. Four decades and 12 sequels later, the series is officially winding down with its final film, Halloween Ends.
Hello.
Among the names in the credits this time, a young man from Limington.
So I was a big fan. I probably watched the first one when I was about 6 years old. And that's who I wanted to be for Halloween every single year was Michael Myers.
Michael Arsenault recently moved to Orlando, Florida to take a job at Universal Studios. Little did he know, that job would help land him a role as an extra in the film.
So I just got lucky. I tried to do it back in February when they started shooting for the movie. And again, put in some casting, some headshots, and they didn't pick me. So I thought it wasn't going to happen. It's fine. And then they were doing the reshoots. And I had my second chance, and I got booked, and I was so excited.
Soon after he got the call, Michael was headed to Georgia to film.
It was extremely surreal to just be there and see like all the cameras, just see the director running around and all the cast. And I look over and Jamie Lee Curtis was right there, like 5 feet away from me, just in her whole costume, all this blood, and just hanging out, waiting for the next shoot to scene.
What did your friends and family think?
Oh my God. They were so excited. The first time when we wrapped set about 6 a.m. in the morning, the first thing I did was called my mom and told her all about it. And it was just amazing. We filmed all night, 12 hours, and then I drove 4 hours home, and I wasn't even tired. I was just so excited and so pumped, and it was amazing. Like all my friends and family who watched it, they're sending me screenshots. Hey, is that you? Are you in the movie? And I'm like, yep, that's me. So a lot of people back home have seen it and sent in. They're really proud of me, and they're like, this is amazing. We know how much you love the franchise, love that movie, and we're so proud of you that you're actually in it.
So what do you think you'll remember most about shooting it and being on set with everybody?
I think the most that I'll remember is just getting a chance to meet Jamie Lee Curtis in person in her full costume and talk to her and just have a moment of that. And I asked her after the first Halloween 44 years ago, did you ever think that it was going to be this huge, this big? And she said, no, we definitely didn't. We were just shooting this very first movie.
Arsenault even got to experience his first red carpet at the movie's premiere at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood.
And it was huge. Got the whole red carpet treatment walking down there. Everyone's shouting my name, Michael, over here, over here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, taking all these photos. And that was an amazing experience to see all the stars there. And again, here comes Jamie Lee Curtis in this amazing red dress. And just, it's really cool to see her as Laurie Strode and then see her as Jamie Lee Curtis, and just both amazing.
And there's a picture of you two on the red carpet together, right?
Yes.
Were you freaking out inside at the time? Like, what were you thinking when this was happening?
I was shaking. I was like completely just going crazy. And then I had my poster that I was going to have her sign, and I gave her the poster, gave her the marker, and the marker is not working. So she's trying to sign it. She's like, this isn't working. And I'm freaking out inside. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then she says,
Michael, we'll get you one. We'll get the address.
We got it. Okay.
We'll get you a proper poster. We'll send it to you.
and I'm like, okay, yeah, awesome. And then I fly home a couple days later, and in the mailbox was this poster from all the cast, and I have it right here if you want me to show it.
Yes. Of course.
Here it is. Huge poster signed by Jamie Lee Curtis, all the cast. and it was waiting for me framed when I got home.
Another unforgettable moment, sharing a toast with the cast and James Jude Courtney, who plays Michael Myers. And spoiler alert, if you're still hoping to see the film, plug your ears for the next 30 seconds.
And that was just a really good moment because in the scene, I'm picking up his body and like putting him right into the shredder. That's the big scene. He's driving down the street. Laurie's driving him. He's tied to the top of the car. And then when we get to the junkyard, I'm on the side taking him off and putting him. So,
Oh my gosh.
to say that I destroyed Michael Myers' body, I mean, that is too cool.
I can't think of anybody else who could say that, honestly.
Too cool indeed. And Arsenault says this is just the beginning. He hopes to star in a Marvel movie someday. And again, you can see Halloween Ends in the theaters now.